President Donald Trump disembarking Air Force One. He's going to give some statements to the press. Let's go ahead and check it out.
I think it's a terrible thing when ballots can be collected after an election. I think it's a terrible thing when people or states are allowed to tabulate ballots for a long period of time after the election is over, because it can only lead to one thing, and it's very bad. You know what that thing is. I think it's a very dangerous, terrible thing. And I think it's terrible when we can't know the results of an election the night of the election in a modern-day age of computers. And I think a lot of fraud and misuse can take place. I think it's a terrible decision by the Supreme Court. A terrible decision. Now, I don't know if that's going to be changed, because we're going to go in the night of. As soon as that election's over, we're going in with our lawyers.
Okay, President Donald Trump speaking today about going in with his lawyers the night of. Clearly, he's upset by the fact that there is a number of different states that are changing up the requirements for ballots, actually extending the amount of time that ballots can be received and counted. And the Supreme Court is being overrun with requests from different parties wanting them to change the rules. So here's some examples. In North Carolina, ballots can arrive now up to 9 days after the election day. In Pennsylvania, ballots can arrive up to 3 days after the election day, at least for now. And then in opposition to that, we have in Wisconsin, where the court said that ballots must be collected by election night. And in Wisconsin, a federal district court allowed ballots to be received up to 6 days after the election, but the federal appeals court blocked the order, and the high court upheld that 5-3 on Monday. And so this is what President Donald Trump's talking about. He's talking about states that are changing the rules. And these are the state courts that are doing this. And now the Supreme Court of the United States is being overrun with requests to make approvals for certain changes that are going on. The Supreme Court of the United States weighed in and said the Constitution provides that state legislatures, not federal judges, not state judges, not governors, not other state officials, bear primary responsibility for setting election rules. And this is from Gorsuch. So basically, from that Supreme Court justice, the idea is that the legislatures of the states are the ones who are supposed to put the rules in place, meaning it should already be the law of the state on the books, and you follow the law, not, well, let's just change up the law right now and have the Supreme Courts of each state dictate when ballots can be collected. And President Donald Trump clearly upset by this, but most importantly, saying that he is going to have his lawyers at the ready on election night. And what does that mean? I mean, are we going to be seeing him trying to halt any more count? Is he going to look to see if he's got the win on election night? And if he does, saying anything after election night, we're going to send this to the Supreme Court and try to have the Supreme Court rule that no ballots can be counted after election night? What is going to happen? What are your thoughts on this? President Donald Trump gearing up for the election night, having lawyers at the ready.